Hello, welcome back to GP Nail Art. Jessica here. I'll put the mani on my right hand there up in the corner for you. Today I'm going to be using the High Tide, which is one of the colors that I got from the anniversary sale from Revel Nail. I'll be using my Triple D delicate liquids again for this mani. And then I'm also going to be using a little bit of this pink. It's a very nice translucent type of pink, perfect for like a French tip kind of manicure from Nail Boom. So I have my cupcake liners. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am going to do 3 nails of just the full color of that High Tide. And I forgot to put my peel base on, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly get that done right here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the base coat, and I'm going to do a full glitter nail on my thumb, middle, and pinky. I am going to end up doing 3 layers, but I'm only going to show the first layer. So as you can see here, this is actually a color changing. It is a thermal or mood changer, as some people call it. So the white or lighter color is where the color it's going to be when it's warm, and then it kind of turns that more teal color where the nail is cold. And you'll see even more of a difference when I put the activator on. It's going to turn kind of a darker teal because the activator kind of, that chemical reaction makes it cold. So you'll see that a little bit later. But this one is actually a 3-way changer. So it changes to the white when it's warm, it changes to that darker teal when it's cold, and then it is also a glow in the dark. So stay tuned till the end to check out what that is gonna look like. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up applying the dip to my middle and pinky, but again, I'm only showing the first layer, and then I'm going to do something a little bit different on my index and ring fingers. Alright, so I'm going to do kind of like a tap ombre on my ring and index finger. I like using this e.l.f. blending brush when it's a glitter type powder because I feel like it's a little bit fluffier of a brush, and it really picks up some of those glitters as well as the powder. So I do like using that type of brush for this type of mani. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of pick up some of that powder in the brush there and just kind of tap it so it kind of cascades like a waterfall down onto my nail. I'm starting at the free edge of my nail and kind of working my way up. I do kind of want to go a little bit more than halfway up my nail, so that I still get a little bit of that color change, but you're not going to see it as fully as you do on the other nails. And then I'm just applying that translucent pink to the rest of my nail by my cuticle so that I have a nice even layer, because I am going to do this 3 times as well, and if I didn't apply anything else to the rest of the nail it would be uneven, and that's going to be a problem when you go to file. So you want to have a nice even layer, and that color was perfect to achieve that kind of look. And I am going to go ahead and show all 3 layers on these 2 nails. However, I am going to speed it up quite a bit because it is a little bit repetitive, but the video is not too long. So I'm going to go ahead and show the rest of the layers on these 2 nails. All right, so as excuse me, as always, I am going to go ahead and finish up by capping all of my nails in the clear. I did pull out my Revel Nails. This is kind of a designated clear powder that I use for glitter manis. So if there's any stray glitters in there, it's not going to matter. It's not going to change the look of the color that I have on currently. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this the same way I do all of my other nails or regular dip powder, and this is going to help protect those glitters when I go in to file. I'm not filing on camera today. I did do that off camera, but you know, just the standard shaping, filing, buffing, and so on. Okay, and as always, I do like to use the stiffer, scrubbier brush to really get off all of that excess clear powder. I kind of feel like it really gets into the area between where your nail meets your cuticle or your skin, to really kind of get rid of that. And if you struggle with like white specks on when you're done with your mani, that can kind of help get rid of any excess clear powder that might be sitting on top of your nail, so that you don't get those specks. You can see here, as I was saying earlier, the activator kind of causes that chemical reaction and makes the dip powder much colder, and you can really see that temperature change, and I just think it looks so cool. I really love the color in this particular powder, and just the fact that you're kind of getting 3 colors, especially with the glow at the end, all in one mani. And I just had to apply 1 powder basically, and just used, you know, the pink as a filler. So as I said, I did file off camera. I'm going to go ahead and remove any filing dust from my hands and my nails with a little bit of alcohol on the cotton round there. And then we can go in with our second layer of activator, which is going to be what cures or makes your top coat nice and shiny. And that's about it. Alright, so right after the activator, sometimes I will wipe off the nails with a little bit more of the alcohol on that cotton pad, just to make sure I don't have any activator residue on my nails or skin or anything that might contaminate the top coat and make the brush harden or make the liquid goopy or anything like that. But I'm just going in with 2 to 3 quick swipes from my cuticle to free edge on each one of my nails. Is pretty much my standard process for the dip liquids. And then as soon as I'm done, I'll pretty much go right back to the nail I started with, and you can be a little bit more thorough, do more swipes, get your free edge. You know, just make sure your nail is thoroughly covered with the top coat. I do always make sure to wipe off my brush in between, just in case there's any of that activator on the brush. That'll just kind of make sure that you're getting that off of your brush before you put it back into the bottle, and you're not contaminating your brush or liquids. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish up with my cuticle oil. I think I talked about in one of my previous videos that I'm very much a seasonal dipper. I like to do the colors based on the seasons, so, you know, pastels in spring, brighter colors in summer, and fall colors in the fall, things like that. I'm very much the same way with scents, so, you know, candles and lotions and my cuticle oils, I switch them out based on the season, so I have some more summery scents right now. But But hopefully you stayed tuned for the glow, because that is coming up next. And one thing I do want to mention in regards to the Revel Nail glow powders, I've found that I've never had a powder from them that didn't glow, and I mean glow all night long. Not bright like you're gonna see in the video, but you know, you'll wake up in the middle of the night, and if you just kind of catch a glimpse of your hand, you can still kind of see a faint hint of a glow, which I think is really, really cool. So here comes the glow, and look at how bright that is, and I love the blue hue of it as well. If you've stayed tuned to watch and see the glow, leave me the eye emojis in your comments below and let me know. But thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye for now.